Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kobe Lomax and I am the CEO of Curly Hair. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a question that I got from it's_the_ish on Instagram, and he asked me, how do you know what your curly hair type is? And that is a really great question. I told him, hey, that's a really great question. I'm actually going to make a video on that, so thank you for asking. And so I'm so excited to give you guys kind of like good way to be able to tell what your curly hair type is. So let's get into it. So for those of you guys who don't know, hair typing is a system in which people's hair is categorized by the way that it looks. And the idea behind it is that you can compare your hair to somebody else's hair to be able to get ideas about, like, okay, maybe I should try their routine, or maybe I should try the products that they use. Maybe I need heavier products like they use, or maybe I need lighter products like they use, or maybe I should use this type of product to get this type of look, but use this type of product to get this type of look because that's what they did and my hair looks very similar to theirs. That's kind of the idea behind hair typing. Now, in my opinion, there are so many different things that contribute to the way your hair is, and no one's hair is the same, but I can say that it can be very helpful to look at somebody else's hair or somebody else's hair routine whose hair looks very close to yours and be able to try to follow their routine to help you like kind of figure out how to do your own hair and how to style your own hair to get your curls looking really good. You know, so it does serve a purpose. If you are unfamiliar with hair types, there are 4 different hair types: type 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 being straight, 2 being wavy, 3 being curly, and 4 being coily. And then in between all of those hair types, except for 1, straight hair is straight hair. But for types 2, 3, and 4, there are also subcategories A, B, and C for each number. So there's 2 A, B, C, 3 A, B, C, 4 A, B, C. And the idea behind these is to create a little bit of a spectrum between the different types of curly hair. So let's take 2A, which is closest to wavy, right? 2B, which is close to wavy but also curly, like it's in the middle. And then C is where your hair is like wavy but it's not curling yet, like you're not getting those curls, but your hair is like really wavy and it's like really close to curls. That's 2C. And then the same thing for the other type. So 3A is like curly but it's like close to wavy. 3B is somewhere in the middle, and then 3C is like super curly but not yet at that kinky stage. Now, the thing you must keep in mind is that hair typing is subjective, and what that means is that someone could say your hair is 4A, someone could say your hair is 3C, and nobody's wrong. It's so subjective, and that's why hair typing is not something to really like live and die by, like this is the hard code, this is what I need, you know, type of thing. But like I said before, it can be really helpful in identifying like somebody whose hair looks very similar to yours and then trying to do their routine to help you and guide you in figuring out the best routine for you. So my best advice to try to find your hair type would be to find somebody's hair who is very similar to yours. Like when you look at their hair, you're like, oh, I think my hair is really like that. Like you could literally put a picture up, you know, next to your hair and it could be like that. I would maybe look at a picture of their hair when it's freshly washed and conditioned, because you can easily compare that to your hair. Because if that person is really good at styling their hair, you know, like if you try to compare your hairstyle to my hairstyle, but I have so much more experience and expertise with styling my hair, it's going to be different. But if you took my hair washed fresh out the shower with nothing in it, and you take your hair fresh washed out the shower with nothing in it, you can compare the two and be like, okay, my hair is like that. So that's what I would recommend you do. And then if your hair is, you know, similar to theirs, it looks similar to theirs, it acts similar to theirs, then I would literally just say, okay, whatever their hair type is mine. If they say they're 4A, I'm 4A. If they say they're 3B, I'm 3B. And then from there, just try what they do. Like if you like the results that they have, try the routines that they use and you know, see if it'll work for you. Like I said, it's subjective. There's no really right answer. And so you kind of just have to pick, you know, you just pick one. So that's one way that you can be able to determine what your hair type is. Now, there is a hair type chart where it shows like different like strands of hair and like shows them out. I don't really go by that, and I don't think people really go by that, because for the most part, nobody's hair really looks like how the hair looks like on the chart. Like the chart is a visual representation that can kind of help you like wrap your head around the idea of hair type. But come on, like if I pulled a piece of hair out of my hair right now, it doesn't match up with you know what's on the chart. And as you said before, hair typing is literally just a reference point, and so I would much rather use someone's actual hair as a reference point than like a squiggly line on a piece of paper. Another thing that you can do is practice hair typing people so that you can hair type yourself. So what I mean by this is look at a bunch of different people's hair and look at pictures and be like, all right, is their hair wavy? Is it straight? Is it curly? Or is it coily? And then after you've determined which like 1, 2, 3, or 4 it is, straight, wavy, curly, or coily, then you can say, okay, her hair is curly, so I know she's type 3. Is she like curly, like close to wavy? Is she somewhere in the middle? Or like, have I seen somebody's hair who is curly, but it's just tighter curls than her? You know, because if I know somebody who has tighter curls than her, then they're probably a 3C. But I also know people who have curls that are looser than hers. So with that being said, there's something on this side of the spectrum and something on this side of the spectrum. So I would say she's about 3B, you know? And then I would say, okay, this person's hair is kinky or coily. Now, is their hair like close to curly, or is it like kinky as kinky can get? Have I seen somebody whose hair is kinkier? And sometimes I literally have to like zoom in, you know, watch multiple videos or pictures and be like, is her hair, do I know anybody whose hair is kinkier than that? Have I ever seen a picture of somebody whose hair is kinkier than her? Because then they're 4C, so she might be 4B. Look at a whole bunch of people's different hair, because after a while, you are going to have your own reference points of like, okay, bet, Felicia is definitely 3A. Her curls are like, you know, they're big, they're chunky, they're loose, they're curly. And you know, Bianca's definitely a 3B, I would say. Like, her curls are big, but they're not as tight as Sophia's. Sophia is definitely 3C. Her hair is like super tight, curly. So okay, now how's my hair texture in comparison to Sophia? It's definitely not curly like that, but I know it's not as kinky as Maria's hair. Maria's hair is very kinky, and so I would say Maria's probably a 4B, because I've seen someone whose hair is kinkier than Maria's, so they're probably a 4C. So I would say I'm 4A. You know, I'm in between Sophia and Maria. After a while, you start to have your own reference points to where you can think like, what kind of hair do I have? Like for me, I say I'm 4A just from the reference points that I've collected, you know? I know some people who have 3C hair and I don't think my hair looks like theirs, you know? And I know some people who have 4B hair and 4C hair, and I don't think my hair exactly matches them either. I'm definitely somewhere in between that 3C, 4A. But once again, somebody could literally say I'm 3B tomorrow. And that's just that, you know, like it's very subjective. So I would just say, you know, look at a whole bunch of people's hair and set your own reference points, you know, and then from there, it'll be very easy for you to be like, all right, well, my hair is definitely not like hers. And my hair is not like hers, but it's pretty close, you know, and then you can determine what hair type you have. So yeah, those are my tips to help you find your curly hair type. I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up, as it really does support the channel. And if you are looking forward to more curly hair videos like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. If you would like to see more behind the scenes stuff, you can find me on Instagram at Kobe Lomax. I'm on there just about every day on my story or whatnot. So you can find me on Instagram at Kobe Lomax. And thank you so much for watching this video. It truly means so much to me, and I am so grateful for you for spending this time here with me on the internet. I am so forever grateful for everyone here. This channel has 21,000 brothers and sisters here, and I literally just can't believe it. I ended up calling this our brother sisterhood because you know, I started this channel thinking like, all right, I'm gonna help my brother. Like, I want my subscribers to feel like brothers, you know what I'm saying? But now we got quite a few ladies here, you know, and so this is a brother sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got it all here. But there's 21,000 of us. That literally is just blows my, I can't believe it. Like, me. What? It's crazy. But I'm so grateful for each and every one of you watching this video. Thank you so much for being here with me, supporting me, and watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one.